What is up, guys? Man, Real Diversity here. We are back with another Hero No Soro review, basically. And I think, man, sorry, last week we did not, we weren't able to get the last episode up, but we are gonna get this episode up today. The episode came out today, and I want to make sure I got it out today. Made this video, just finished the episode, and we're gonna talk a little bit about last episode, just because, like I said, I didn't make a video on it, so just really quick, we're gonna cover just a little bit about that one, and things like that. So first and foremost, welcome back if you're back. And anyways, what we normally do here is it's more so like a podcast. Ain't gonna be much to watch on the video. We more so gonna just talk about the episode, what we saw, what we think, what I feel, and then also I actually added some clips at the end of this. So if you guys, this is the first time I've put like clips of the episode in, besides just pictures and stuff, the clips of the episode in the video. So it's some of those later at the end of this. So yeah, we actually will have some videos this time around, but normally you can treat these videos like a podcast and just listen to them as I talk about it. So basically, this episode was just kind of continuing off last episode. The lead starts to close. So at one point, the lead was 16 points. So pretty big lead, pretty hard to lose. But like I said, their team, Kuzu's team, is so much better when they have the full. Like we really got to see that when their full team is out there, they are a much better team. Their biggest problem though is one, they are still a super new team, super inexperienced team together. Each individual starting player is really good, but to separately, they are they're all, if separately they're really good, but together they kind of still struggle. But they were making some really crazy plays, doing some really good things this game, and what we really got to see from those guys was how their strengths and weaknesses, and pretty much the biggest overall weakness of the team is stamina. And like they just can't play a full 40-minute game, which seems to be what the other team has, like the other team has literally had the same four players in there, besides just now adding their I think his name was Kin, or no, that's maybe the name of the team. What, the guy with the red hair with the knee injury? I can't even remember his name. I know it started with a K. He came when he came in, he subbed in for somebody, and he's been in for like the whole second quarter or whatever, since the second half of the game. And then their captain, Katsumi, I believe. If I haven't looked at the names in a minute. They didn't say the name in a minute either, but I'm pretty sure it was like Katsumi. So he has been literally carrying all around player. Probably skill wise, I want to say he's better than every player on Kuzu's team. I think skill wise, I think he has the height, skill. He lacks nothing as a player. And I think he pretty much is better than everyone on Kuzu's team in general. Now, near the okay, well, I guess we'll come back to him in a second. Katsumi, right? Is his name? I'm pretty sure. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I haven't looked at the name in a minute. Katsumi. So we're gonna get back to him in a minute, babe. Anyways, like I said, Momo. Everyone's been pretty much doing their job here. It's coming to the last minutes, and the problem here is, like I said, stamina. The other team, morale. They have the morale. They're building up this lead. They're coming back from this comeback. And they just motivated by their team, their captain. The injured guy wanted to come in. I mean, it's just a lot of things going in their favor. And yeah, so and then a lot of things started going bad for Kuzu's team, mainly stamina, like I said already. So we just know that that's the biggest problem. What hit them hard and most there is stamina and lack of players. So they don't really have. They have five good players. That's pretty much it. The other three are solid in their own perspective, but compared to the starting five, just them guys are the main focus of the team. And I think even this episode, it's showing us really that it's this episode was way more than the game. They talked about Sora's bomb. They talked about just the other team, which I don't like that much about when they talk about Senju's team, because I mean, was it Sinju or Sinjo? I haven't. It's like once again, it's been a long time since I've seen the names. I usually keep like a list of stuff that I look at before I make these videos. But so, anyways, man, it's been a really big battle between the two teams. So earlier on, when the game first started, it was clearly even just at the gate one-sided, pretty much with Kuzu's team. And the only reason Sinjo's team has really even been keeping up is mainly because of their captain and simply because of just every other factor that plays into part in basketball, such as having a crowd there cheering on your team, motivating you, and just a lot of other things that it's pretty much kept them in that game, and that's why they're making a comeback now. So we pretty much, I think we know by now. I think with a minute, well, you never know. I don't know. Had this episode ended with Momo getting fouled, I think they're still at a 4 point lead right now. Momo has to make these free throws if he really wants to seal the deal, which we know Momo isn't a shooter, so we have no idea how this is gonna play out. And my assumption is he's just gonna straight up just miss both of them, but it won't matter too much with a 4 point lead if they can just hold them off another possession with a minute left. I think they just gotta hold them off another possession, wait the shot clock out, and get a good foul free throw shooter in there, and maybe Sora can probably come back in to shoot some free throws. Honestly, it's in my opinion. But like I said, this episode mainly wasn't just about the game. It talked about two family. As we saw a little bit about Sora's mom, she was there, and she got the idea of becoming the coach for the Kuzu team. Really, really curious on how they work. I'm not 100% sure on what is her sickness and things like that, but it seems she wants to be the coach now. So I don't know if that means like literally tomorrow, or does that mean like next year, or what? Like, what all does that entail? I have no clue, but we know she wants to be the coach, and that's gonna probably happen sometime soon. But it's just all, I think I really want to say like, I want to really say before even the next game, she may be coached, but I'm not sure. I don't keep up with the manga. Manga readers probably know this already. But yeah, so very interesting to see what's going to happen with that. And then also on top of that, yeah, we got Neo. I think I'm saying it right. Sorry if I'm not. She pretty much. I want to say we've seen her weakness here. Like she's really good at strategies, coming up with routines and things like that. But I just really feel like she, as a coach, didn't really do her job here. I really just felt like she wasn't calling timeouts like she should have. She wasn't talking to the team like she should have. She wasn't really trying to motivate people. Like when Chiaki came back in at the end of the game, he was like, "Listen up, guys. We all didn't struggle or whatever, but we need to win this. Like our life depends on it, pretty much." She ain't not giving no speech like that at all, and it just seems to me that that right there is another sign of just, yeah, if you're not motivating your team constantly, it makes it kind of hard for them to, I guess, play at their best. So I don't know. I just feel like she should have been kind of doing a little bit more of that, but whatever. And also, guys, yeah. So basically, Sora, we really got to see Sora. Um, like, I mean, like just these last two episodes, I don't think we knew Sora's potential and we know about what Sora can do, but he really showed out these last two episodes, coming up big with a bunch of 3 pointers, quite a in these last in these last few minutes of the game. So Sora's really been kicked up a notch. I think, yeah, I think he's pretty much just been carrying the team at this like last stretch. I don't think anyone else has scored besides maybe Kite, and Mokichi's been out the game since like the third quarter. So I'm not even sure of many more who else has been scoring. But yeah, Sora's really didn't put on quite the show now. So that brings me back to another point, right? Sora was talking to Mokichi on the bench after he kind of fell out, and he said this. He said, "I am jealous of everyone." He said, I wish I could jump like Momoharu. I wish I could pass like Chiaki. I wish I was as quick as Kite. I wish I was as tall. I could grow as tall as you, Mokichi." And then he was Mokichi's like, "I'm jealous of you because, well, Mokichi's in his own situation. He's always been stuck as And he's kind of one, like really the only player that has this problem, but he's always been stuck in one position, center, because of his height. He's limited to that. But he's always wanted to be an all around player, like the Katsumi, the captain of the other team. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. So and that pretty much was a foreshadow to me anyway. He was saying you have so much potential to Sora, and it made me realize I didn't really think about it, but Sora is only a freshman. And I don't know how sure he is, but he is definitely has so much time and still room to grow. And if you look at real life situations, like CJ McCullough in the NBA, he was like, I want to say like 5'2" or something like that when he was like in like the ninth or 10th grade or something like that. Michael Jordan was only 5'10" in like the ninth or 10th grade, and he grew to be 6'6". So it's definitely, for sure that he still has a potential to even grow bigger, and that just makes you really think, like, yeah, this guy could really be the real deal. If he, gets a little bigger, he does. I mean, he's still very skillful already, and just add height to what he already has, and he will almost be a pretty much unstoppable player. So I think that's um where they're kind of leaning towards there, and that's what I think we're gonna see later on with Sora. Is we're gonna see, maybe not now, obviously, but maybe if they do a time skip or gap or whatever, we're gonna see a whole different Sora, and it really shows his real potential. Now, that's what I really feel like this episode did. I really feel like this game should have ended this episode. It's really sadly it didn't, but we will, I guess, be seeing the end of it next episode, and we'll see the aftermath and all that good stuff. We'll come with another video. And once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope we covered the basics of these episodes. Sorry we didn't make one last week. Hope you enjoyed this one. We will be trying to start another anime soon. I want to do Demon Slayer, but I'm finna rush the whole season. Maybe do a review of the anime soon. So just stay tuned. If you guys really enjoyed this, please leave a thumb up, drop a comment, and also subscribe. Red